Hey YouTube, RC Sinners here. This will just be a quick video on my Axial Exo Terra buggy. I just have to break it down for a bit of general maintenance. Check the front, rear and centre diffs and just your general check over the car. So I thought I'd make this video and just show you some of the upgrades. So I'm gonna just break the car down now. Right, so now I have the Exo Terra completely broken down. We have our chassis plate. I've left the motor mount and the centre diff mount, well, it's all in one. I've left that attached, no reason to take it off, it can just be cleaned. All we'll do is just clean this whole plate in one go. Then we have our side guards for the chassis. There, again, the screws, I'll stay with them. Leave this attached. This is just a battery mount, leave that attached to that side. We have our front diff, rear diff, our steering rack, our centre diff, our receiver box and receiver, the twin fans, our front chassis brace, our servo, our diff cover, ESC and motor, and the rear chassis brace, and our cage over here. So then what I'll do now, oh, I did actually tip it up a little bit. So what I'll do now is I will take all of these components, or wash them, and then re-grease it. I have lithium grease and a silicone grease, as well as all the bearings. I will re-grease her with a bearing grease and bearing oil, and then rebuild. I don't think the shocks need rebuilding. Our shocks are, they seem pretty good. They're not springy, and yeah, they seem fine. So just a general clean and re-grease. So just quickly, I'm at the stage where I'm about to reassemble the chassis. I just quickly wanted to show you what I actually use when I'm re-lubricating some of the parts. I use Huddy bearing oil, couple drops on inside the bearings. Also use a Traxxas bearing grease, and then on our diffs we use a Huddy super diff grease with a little bit of this lithium multi-purpose grease. Now this has a high melting point, so it takes a lot for it to, before it starts leaking out. And also some HPI heavy duty fet grease. So I will get on with reassembling the chassis. So I now have the Exo cleaned and the chassis reassembled. Let's go over some of the bits. We have a aluminum steering rack in there, a 40 tooth Mod 1 spur gear, RSTRC rear chassis brace, and a Vanquish rear camber link mount. I've re-greased the diffs, the rear diff's been re-greased, the front diff's been re-greased, and this one I will put some grease on it. Right, so we've got everything all installed back, all our electrics, receiver, everything's wired, ready to go. do now is just pop the cage back, dab a bit of grease on the spur and pinion, and we're good to go. So cage on, wheels on, just need to pop our body panels back on, and she's ready to go for the next run. I didn't bother cleaning our wheels, they weren't really that, they're just a bit dusty. They're gonna get dirty again anyway, so ain't no point in cleaning them. They're not that mucky anyway. We're gonna need 2 new sides of the cage and some new panels. We've got a new rear end sitting here ready to go on. Just can't fit on because our back of our cage is broken. Got a little front grille there. Anyhow guys, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one.